than ever before by regularly spraying all our services with hospital-grade antiviral disinfectant. It kills viruses and bacteria on contact, so the network is as safe as possible for everyone. Please also remember, everyone must wear a face covering at all times, unless you are exempt. To find out more, search TfL Restart Plan. To the Mayor of London and TfL every day.
Take the next left onto Helen Avenue, then turn left onto Harlington Road West.
24-hour service for plumbing, heating, drains, roofing, electrics, appliances, carpentry and building. Whatever your predicament, Pimlico Plumbers can send a friendly face to your door within the hour. Shh. And just between us, their work even comes with a 12-month guarantee. They aren't just any old tradesmen, they're Pimlico Plumbers. And they're always available on 0207 928 8888 or at Pimlico Plumbers.
Continue on A312 for half a mile.
We usually say go big or go home, but now we're saying go big from your home. Order the car you love from the thousands online and then collect in store. Contact-free digital signing, sanitized cars, and a whole lot of loving from 2 meters. Big Boring Love has never been so clean. Order online at bigboringworld.co.uk. Did you know that Co-op now deliver repeat prescriptions to your home for free? If you're registered with a GP in England, you can securely view and order your repeat prescription online. Your medication is delivered to you free of charge and at no extra cost to the NHS. There's no need to visit a pharmacy unless you want to. Search Co-op Health to download the app or register online. Co-op, it's what we do. Co-op Health is a provider of NHS services. Full terms and conditions available at coop.co.uk/health.
As we welcome you back on board Southeastern Trains, we want you to know about the extra steps we've taken to make your journey safer, like boosting cleanliness, with frequent antiviral deep cleaning and hand sanitizer at busy stations. We're running longer trains to make extra room and more staff are available to help you. Help to stay safe by keeping your distance where possible, travelling at quieter times, wearing a face covering unless you are exempt, and washing your hands before and after travel. Travel safe. Check before you travel at southeasternrailway.co.uk.
This is LBC with Eddie Miller. Call 0345 6060 973.
The ban on evictions in England from private rented accommodation.
In 300 yards, slide right onto Causeway A312.
And I just wonder how you are with this. You can text 84850, tweet at LBC, or give me a call. Ian in Worthing has picked up the phone. Ian, how are things with you? What's happening?
Take the next right onto Causeway A312.
Go on.
Continue on A312 for 1 mile.
So what have you been doing for money, Ian? effect of all this on your mental health?
It scares me, Andy. It really scares me. You know, I'm so worried. Because, you know, I've always paid my rent. You know, and this is like scary. I don't want to be homeless, Eddie.
The deadline passes this Sunday. How important has that protection been to you and to what peace of mind you've still got?
Oh, it's been really important. Very, very important. And, you know, when the deadline looms upon you, it's like, you know, you've got someone standing over you with a, you know, with the, it's like it's just terrible. The whole thing is terrible. You know, just to understand that landlords.
In a quarter of a mile, at Wagoners Roundabout, take the second exit onto the Parkway A312.
Income to themselves when, you know, when they're older. I get that. You know, it's a business for them. I really understand that. You know, and I'm not trying to escape from the fact that I owe arrears on my rent. But, you know, until I'm back at work, you know, I can't do anything about that. It's very difficult, really difficult.
Ian, stay listening if you would, because we've got all sorts of expert advice on hand. I'm not in a position to advise you, sadly, but I've heard you, and let's see if we can't get some help for you in the course of this hour. And also, by the way, Ian, and to anyone else who's in a similar position, and lots of people are, Ian, you're not alone, although I appreciate you must feel that way. On Monday's programme, Claire Barrett will be back with us, and we're going to devote more time to this, offering as much help as we can in the course of the hour. So Ian, do stay with us, and I want to hear from you too. 0345 606 0973. Let me bring Adam into the conversation. Adam, I know you're from Bracknell, and perhaps a little like Ian, you work in a business that has essentially shut down in recent months. How are things?
Yeah, I was working in the events industry, and things aren't really good for me either. I'm quite worried as well, just like the last caller. My landlords notified me last week that they're going to be processing the eviction things starting on Monday, so that'll be obviously the first day that they can legally do it. And then they said I've got 3 months to get out. So,
what conversations have you had with them?
So I emailed.
Exit the roundabout onto the Parkway. Continue on the Parkway for 1 mile.
Said that I can start paying the rent in full from October. I can't pay any of the arrears off until probably starting next year, and then work out a payment plan to pay those arrears off. And the response was pay the arrears in full by the end of August, or the eviction process will begin. And that was the last correspondence I've had from them.
What are your options?
I don't have any. I can't get any work. The council have said that the only way they can look at rehousing me is if I got thrown out by bailiffs through the court process. So if I left in 3 months, they would classify that as purposely being homeless rather than forced. So I wouldn't even be looked at. So I'd have to go through the court process and drag that out and kind of lock the doors and barricade myself in the flat. And even then, they said they probably wouldn't rehouse me because I hadn't lived in the borough for 3 consecutive years. And I couldn't rent privately anywhere else because you have to be in employment to rent privately. No one will rent to you privately if you're not working. So it probably means I'll just be homeless.
And how are you coping?
Well, I'm worried that I can't say stuff worry me too much, but obviously it is a concern. Beer helps. A couple of scratch cards here and there gets your hopes up, but apart from that, not very well.
Adam, good to hear from you. Thank you. Chris Norris joins me now, National Residential Landlords Association Policy Director. How are you tonight, Chris? Welcome along. I don't know how much of that you heard, and you're not responsible, obviously. You're not here to respond on behalf of all landlords everywhere. And I do want to talk to you about landlords' positions in just a second. But when you hear of people who were holding down good jobs, were paying their rent on time, and the only reason they're not is because of
quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto the M4 slip road to Heathrow Airport, M25.
And not absolutely. I think the approach that we'd like to see is the government actually focusing on the financial support that households need to meet their bills, rather than actually saying we're going to take away the only tool the landlord has to get their business back up and running. So it's difficult. I know we've got sympathy for people who are facing uncertainty. It's probably cold comfort, but one reassurance I would say is just because landlords can apply for possession again now, the eviction process can